Alright. Attack on Titan, episode 1. Season 1. We're not gonna watch the whole thing, don't worry. We're not gonna watch the whole show. I wanna watch season 1, 2, 3, I think, but even though I don't think we're gonna watch all the episodes, because I just wanna know I just wanna watch, like, the most important parts, I guess. It's mostly for my fanfiction, but also to see your reaction, because your reactions are very funny. Ethan, say hello.
Yes. Hello.
Yay. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah. These birds.
So what is this again?
It's Attack on Titan. Is this the first episode? So this is how it starts, yes.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, we're starting from the beginning. Yeah. So throwback to when it looked like that.
Does it look worse now or better? I forget.
It depends, because they switched art styles between after season 3. They switched art styles.
So they do kind of like the shading of this.
Yeah.
It's like thick outlines kind of look.
Yeah,
it's a distinctive aesthetic for anime.
I think we're gonna have to lower the. Oh, I can't. Okay, never mind. No, I cannot. Well, yeah. I can switch servers. I am pirating anime. Yay! I can't switch servers. Well,
yeah.
Well, that's fine. I mean, it's not like.
There he
is. Random Titan. Oh yeah, and between actually season 3 there. Animation style made it kind of hard to like recognize. Like, what the fuck is this? Oh I won't be able to hear you well. Alright. Fake. You want me to skip the intro?
Yes, please.
It's so cool. It's like such a vibe. My mom. I remember when I watched it with my mom, and she was like, "Oh my god!" And like she didn't want me to skip the intro. Every time I tried to skip the intro, she was like, "Stop!"
It's not bad. It's just like every other one. It's just too long.
Yeah. Still going. Still going.
Like if you're gonna make people watch something every single episode, then don't have it be like 5 fucking minutes.
Or I'd have it only on the first episode, and then after that, it's just like
just short ones.
Yeah, it's like Hanazuki, like
just like abridged versions.
Yeah. Like in Hanazuki, the first episode's opening is like super long, and then the rest is just like the end when she's like Hanazuki, and that's it. And you're like, all right.
Yeah.
A lot of foreshadowing in this scene. It's funny because like, I mean, when he made, I don't have to fucking pause every time. But when he made this this story. He didn't know how to end it, but it's funny because even then, like, I guess he had a mild idea. So like at the end of the anime, like you can still like linking back and be like, oh, like. Yeah, when he says, I was having a really long dream, and she's like, why are you crying? And he's like, oh my god. And then if you watch the end of the anime, you're like, ah.
Eren,
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
What is?
I was gonna spoil you, but like, if I'm gonna put this on YouTube, I don't think I'm gonna spoil he's crying.
壁は神の英知によって作られた。壁こそが神の御業である。何人たりとも壁を怪我してはならない。言うなよ、誰にも。俺が泣いてたとか。
言わない。でも理由もなく涙が出るなんて、一度おじさんに見てもらったら。
バカ言え。親父に言えるか、そんなこと。
何泣いてんだ、エレン。
Think she's that uncle?
Yeah,
ハンネスさん。
ミカサに何か怒られたのか？
は？なんで俺が泣くんだよ。酒臭。
いいじゃねえかよ。
また飲んでる。
お前らも一緒にどう
He's an
だ？
alcoholic, leave him alone.
仕事？
おう、今日はモンペイだ。一日中ここにいるわけだから、やがて腹が減り、喉も渇く。飲み物の中にたまたま酒が混
At
じって
this point, the Titans are a genuine threat, right? They're like,
Yeah, I
not-
mean, they're outside the walls and you can't get in, but yeah.
そんなんでいざって。
yeah, the walls exist because of them. So why are they drinking?
いざって時ってなんだ？
'Cause I guess
奴らが壁を壊して街に入ってきた時だよ。
nothing has ever gone
Yeah.
into the walls in like 100 years.
急
So
に
they're
思い
like,
出す
eh,
んじゃねえよ。
whatever.
元気がいい
Stupid,
な、
I
医者のせがれ。奴らが壁を壊すことがあったら、そらしっかりやるさ。
And
しかし
cocky.
な、そんなこと100年
Oh
間。
my god, I said 100 years as a guess.
でもそうやって安心してる時が一番危ないって父さんが言ってたんだ。
It's
イ
true.
エガー先生か。
You'll see in a few
まあ
minutes
確かにな。
how right he
前に
is.
先生が流行り病からこの町を救ってくれた。
Thank you for the
先生
exposition.
に
Oh, yeah,
頭が上がら
six
ね
years.
え。でもな、それと奴らは別だよ。
I guess your father, the man who
兵士
did
になれ
this
ば
and
壁の
this
補
and
強と
this,
かで
and
I
we
mean,
feel
you
this
gotta
way about
say
it.
else. How you gonna know he's
奴
a
らにこの
doctor?
50メートルの壁をどうこうできるとは思えねえんだ。
Them.
Man is just going off on a spiel. Nobody asked.
He's like, I know what my dad did. He's gonna be my dad.
なんだよ。
Shut the fuck up.
もう中東兵団なんて名乗るのやめて壁工事団にしろよ。
Stationed Army Corp. Oh my god, what is this? What is this translation?
兵士が活躍するってことは、それこ
That's
そ
not.
最悪の時だ。
That's not the.
俺たちが役立たずのただ飯ぐら
い。
いだってバカにされてる時の方が、みんなは平和に暮らせるんだぞ。
Like, oh my god, people call us freeloaders. Anyways, let's fucking drink and do nothing.
飯食って寝てりゃ生きていけるよ。
He's very angry. He's like,
それじゃまるで
how old? He's like 10? Yeah, he's
まるで
10.
家畜じゃないか。
Did you think about these kind of
子供が
things
勇ましいこ
when you
っ
were
た。
10?
何もできやしねえくせにな、
Yeah.
ハンネス。
Yeah, yeah.
ああ
Alright.
エレン
おかしなやつだな。
Oh my god, he's fucking gay! Aaron is gay, confirmed.
調査兵団に入りたいのか
What? I love that. I never understood this part. It's like, oh, the walls are confining us. We're leaving like cattle. And then the Hannes is just like, does he want to join the Servant Corps? I never got that. How did he make that connection? I mean, it's true he wants to join the Servant Corps, but how did he make that connection?
So that us, the audience, would know.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna say it later.
調査兵団はや
Well,
めた方がい
everyone's
い。
already talking about it.
なんだよ。お前も調査兵団をバカにすんのか。
We have to have it explicitly said
I
to
mean,
us
like,
at
the
some
Servant
point,
Corps
otherwise
does go
it's not
outside the
real.
walls, but, like, I feel like it'd be kind of dumb to assume just because a kid doesn't want to be the walls, that means he wants
CG
to...
Bill.
調査兵団が帰ってきたんだ。
Yay, there they
正面の門
are!
で開くぞ。
They could have just had, like, the scene
英雄の
there.
凱旋だ。
of him being like, yeah, I wish I could go to Sir Record. And she's like, you shut the fuck up, Aaron. And he's like, okay. I like how I love how Erwin has not aged a single year from this scene to when Aaron is like an adult. He looks the same. It's kind of.
Which one is Erwin?
It's the guy I just paused on. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But is he not an adult now? He looks
Yeah,
adultish.
but you know, he doesn't change at all. Like everyone else has like kind of a like glow up or whatever, but he's just like no change. This is what happens when you go outside the walls. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's busy partying the Red Sea. He'll be back. Oh, that's fucked up. This scene is fucked up. What's in there? Guess. What do you think is in there, Ethan?
He reverted back to a fetus.
Oh, it's a hand. They're like, oh, your son is dead. Here's his severed hand.
This wouldn't even be bad for anime. Like, you've got some genuine emotion from the mother here, but the way the soldiers handled it is just like so fucking weird.
Yeah, I like her reaction to it, but like, yeah. Like, look at this thing. Look at this thing.
Like, whoa, is that actually decent dialogue? That last line was a bit heavy-handed, but previously we were on the right track. And again, more of that fucking people shouting, so the dust starts lifting off the fucking ground.
Oh yeah, that's too like dramatic.
Oh, I hate it so much.
How do you make that sound? Alright. Yeah. Have you even made that sound while you were upset?
Well, he didn't seem upset a second ago, but
Yeah,
now I guess
sound,
he
like,
is.
Well, that's nice. They left with a grieving mother.
ただいたずらに兵を知らせ奴らの正体を突き止めることができませんでした
If it wasn't for the dramatic
what a
line things,
nice
that actually would be
transition.
taken seriously. And then it's just over. Yeah, like, I would have...
It was almost a good scene.
Yeah.
じゃあ俺らのせいで奴らに餌をやって太らせてるようなもんだ
Oh.
And then, like, when's his goofy comic freaking relief?
なんだよミカサ戻ってこいほら
We can't have too much sad, else it's gonna like oh yeah, beat the shit out of him, yes!
何すんだよ
Damn.
薪が散っちゃったじゃねえか
Yeah, that's also fair from his end.
調査兵団に入りたいって気持ちは変わった。
No.
Again, why is she just not showing any emotions?
Oh, is it? I mean, it's never really explained. I mean, my theory is that when, like, in her past, something that I will not spoil, I guess, happened to her, and that's the thing that like made her emotionless, maybe. And because she's like scarred from it, but it's never really explained. She's just like that.
Yeah,
How are just assuming
she's not unique in that aspect.
Yeah.
There's
Because then
plenty of other
again, she's an
characters I'm pretty
Ackerman,
sure like
and the
that.
other
Yes.
character, there's another character who's as emotionless as she is, and that's Levi, who's also an Ackerman.
Yeah.
ミカサに手伝ってもらったのね。
仕事？
ああ、内地へ診療だ。2、3
Every time I see that scene, all I can think about is a fucking Attack on Titan abridged scene. I'll show you that after. It's very funny.
エレンが調査兵団に入りたいって。
They're like, oh, Dad, you're a great father who loves us very much, and you're always there for us. He's like, yep. Anyways, I gotta go. Bye.
外に出た人類がどれだけ死んだか分かってるの？
分かってるよ。だったら。
エレン、どうして外に出たいんだ？
You know.
知りたいんだ。外の世界がどうなっているのか。何も知らずに一生壁の中で過ごすなんて嫌だ。それにここで誰も続く人がいなかったら今までに死んだ人たちの命が無駄になる。
Yeah, it's alright.
そうか。船の時間だ。そろそろ行くよ。
I see. Anyway,
ちょっと
Bye.
bye. There he
あれ
goes.
だ。人間の探求心とは誰かに言われて抑えられるものでは
I
な
mean,
い
you。can, but you know, you
Eren.
persuading.
帰ったらずっと秘密にしていた地下室を見せて。
Oh, that's so nice. Oh, really? Is he gonna do that? When do you think he's gonna do that? Fucking season 3!
いってらっしゃい。
And he doesn't even do that himself because he's fucking dead at this point.
調
He
査兵
killed
団ってバ
himself.
カな真似。
Spoilers, I guess. But, I mean,
俺には家畜でも平気でいられる人
the
間
only
の方
thing I'm
が
not
よ
gonna
っぽ
spoil
ど
is
間抜け
anything
に見えるね。
from like season 4 up above. Because that's like, you know.
ミカサ、あの子はだいぶ危なっかしいから、
Yeah, yeah.
困った時は二人で助け合うんだよ。
Yeah, I know.
どうした異端者。
There he is! There's
殴
my
り返してみ
boy!
ろや。
そんなことするもんか。それじゃお前らと同レベルだ。
なんだと？
僕が言ったことを正しいと認めているから、言い返せなくて殴ることしかできないんだろ。それは僕に降参したってことじゃないのか。
うるせえぞこのへりくつ野郎。やめろ。エレンだ。バカめ、また来やがった。ぶちのめされてえのか。カモにしてやる。ミカサがいるぞ。ダメだ。ここ行けよ。
What was that reaction to?
あいつら俺を見て逃げやがったぞ。
いや、ミカサを見て逃げたんだろ。
おい、大丈夫か、アルミ。
Like, there's no confusing. That was supposed to be like a comedy for a brief moment.
Yes.
立てるよ。
Attack on Titan is never very good at comedy. This is one of its low points.
それで人
I mean,
類
there's not a lot of comedy to begin with. I think it's probably why.
There's not a lot of high points either.
いたんだって。
くそ。外に出たいってだけでなんで白い目で見られるんだ。
そりゃ壁の中にいるだけで100年ずっと
Yeah,
平和だったから。
that's what you said
下手
before.
に外に出ようとして奴らを壁の中に招くことがないように、王政府の方針として外の世界に興味を持つこと自体をタブ
Yeah,
ーに
what
し
a
たの。
nice,
自
realistic
分の命
dialogue.
をかけるんだ。俺らの勝手だろ。
絶対ダメ。
Okay.
ダメ。
そういやお前よくも親にバラしたな。
協力した覚えはない。
で、どうだった？
そりゃ喜ばれはしない。
だろうね。
Yeah,
確かにこの壁の中は未来永劫安全だと信じきってる人はどうかと思うよ。
child.
100年壁が壊されなかったからといって今日壊されない星をなんか
Oh, look at all these cute
何もない
children.
のに。
Nothing bad is gonna happen to them.
In every other scene, there's no children. There's only adults, except for
The
now.
only times
this
there's
brief
children is
montage.
for either like this or when they like die gruesomely on the stairs. Like, oh no, the children are dying.
なんだバ
爆発か？
Oh, it's Bertold. Don't worry, he's alright. Spoilers.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, you remember.
どうし
Can't
'Cause
believe
he
you
had a
remember.
funny
一
name.
体何が見えるってんだよ
Oh, what's this? Oh, he's little hand. He's trying.
そんな、あの壁は50メートルだぞ。
やつだ
It's them, yes.
At least he used the right pronoun.
巨人だ
Bertold's a guy, actually. So it's he hand.
Oh, you identify. You actually.
You misgendered me this time of the story. Don't laugh! They're dying, Ethan!
No, the woman flying waved. Listen, this was a comedy 2 minutes ago, right? I can fucking laugh.
Oh, this scene is very funny in the British version. It's like, oh, I'm gonna play some nice jazz music while everyone escapes. Oh, that's nice.
穴開けられた。
Jazz music is playing. Oh!
入ってくるぞ巨人たちが入ってくる
If they played it straight, then I do think the Titans would genuinely be very creepy, but because of how fucking goofy they are, and how goofy everything around them is, I just can't take them seriously.
Yeah, I guess like them like smiling and stuff
ダメなんだ。
is supposed to be like tiny and creepy because like they're not supposed to be
Yeah.
smiling.
無数の巨人に占領される。
But like, I don't know, I do find him pretty goofy. Oh, the
家に
child
戻ってるわけが
dead.
ないあの角を曲がればいつもの家が
Yeah, she's dead.
ミカさんそっちを待て柱を尖った
It's a shame that AOT Bridge got canceled after the first episode. It's probably the best
Yeah.
Attack on Titan parody out there. No other. Oh look, it's fucking what's her name? Dina Fritz. It's Dina Fritz.
急げミカさん
They have names?
You don't know. It's just because we know who that specific Titan specifically used to
ミカサを連れて逃げ
Oh,
な
we
さい。
do? Okay.
早く。
be. We learn it like
逃げたいよ俺は
we're like, wow, that's so cool.
母さんは死亡。瓦礫に潰された。ここから出られたとしても走れない。わかるだろ？
俺が担いで逃げるよ
どうしていつも母さんの言うことを聞かないの？最後から言うことを聞いてよ。ミカさん。やだ。このままじゃ3人とも。
Kids are fucking stupid. Oh, there he is, Hannes. I don't know how to pronounce the name.
子供たちを連れて逃げて。
Hans moment.
Because Hannes.
俺は巨人をぶっ殺してきっちり3人とも助ける
He dies like straight away, right?
No.
2人だけで
Yeah, he dies pretty late.
Ah.
Funny enough.
俺は俺の恩返しを通す
I'm glad they gave this guy a whole arc this episode.
Oh. Would you fight that, Ethan? I wouldn't. I don't think I would. Bye.
On second thought.
You know, I
ありがとう。
母さんがまだ
エレン、ミカさん、生き延びるのよ。ミカさんいる。
I do kind of like how I guess, realistic her death was, because despite how he obviously still scared of death. It was alright. So it's not like she was, it's okay, I'm going to sacrifice myself. And she just like so many anime. What do you do? Look at it.
Your hair color changed. Don't tell me that was just the lighting. Yeah, that's blonde. Fuck that.
Fun fact, do you know why Titans eat humans? I do.
They're hungry.
Hungry little boy. So much blood, Jesus! Like a gusher. Yeah.
鳥かごの中に囚われていた屈辱を
Wow, the first episode. What do you think, Ethan? Do you like it? Do you think it's fun?
Well, hold on. Is the outro music appropriate? That's the most important question.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Let's put it on full screen so you can see. What do you think, Ethan? Do you like this episode? What do you have to say about it?
As far as they go, it's like it's still bad, but it's like there are so many ways that I would expect it to be worse that it kind of avoids. Or there are like, it's funny that it's so revered as like one of the best just like shows ever. Period. When it's just like an anime that does things slightly competently sometimes. It's like anime fans when they see something that's not complete dog shit and they think it's just like an absolute masterpiece. Oh my god, it's a 2 out of 10 instead of a 1. This is the best thing I've ever seen. Literally.
Yeah. I want to make a video about like. I know it's unfair to compare Breaking Bad to anything because Breaking Bad is like an actual masterpiece, but like, look at this fucking. Why do you look like that? You're so goofy. Anyways, but yeah, where's Armin? Armin is just not there. Poor Armin. He always gets left behind.
He's in Armenia.
Okay, look, you can look at the preview of the next episode.
Oh. I remember it being longer as well.
Yeah, I thought this episode was longer, but it was 25 minutes, so.
Yeah, I thought that what happened was split into 2 episodes.
Yeah.
I thought we got like an episode establishing the town and like how Aaron wants to become a fucking whatever they're called, Survey Corps or something. Is that what it is? How he wanted to be one of those and how the town like rejects him and his kind of personality and whatever have you, and then they tease the Titans destroying the town with the hand at the end of the episode.
I actually remember the opposite. I thought that episode 1 and 2 were one and the same.
Yeah.
But yeah,
and then I thought then pretty much like I thought that like the second half of the next episode was just entirely the town getting sieged and them escaping from it, and then the second half of the second episode is them reacting to it being destroyed.
Siege. We'll see more of that in the next episode.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah, in the next episode. So what grade would you give this episode?
For just like a normal, are we going like a score out of 10 or?
Yes. Yeah.
So for like a normal, like any piece of media, I would give it like a 4. But for anime, it's maybe like a 7 or an 8.
Yeah, I'd agree.
You gotta double the score.
I'll be a bit nicer and give it like a 5 for like media, and then I give it like an 8 for anime.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice. It's like that's the thing. I think that's the whole thing with like Attack on Titan. I mean, it's the same with a lot of anime, but especially for Attack on Titan because you can see a lot of thought has been put into it, like in the entire show. It's like it's so like detailed, and like there's a lot of potential for it to be like really good and like have a lot of really good world building and stuff, and like a lot of like good character development, but like it kind of falls short and kind of ends up relying on a lot of those like old tired like anime tropes a lot of times.
Yeah.
I think I think they did try to like I think the writer did try to what the fuck is his name? Isayama. I think he tried to like fix that in later seasons, but I feel like because of what it was established in previous seasons, it ended up like making the characters just act kind of out of character because of it. Because it's like, why are they acting like this now? Like, why not more? Especially in season 4, which is a lot of people actually have an issue with season 4 because I mean it's a time skip first of all, and then all the characters are acting like really different, especially Eren, and it just like a lot of people just don't like it. I guess I can talk to you about it because I don't think I'm gonna watch up to season 4, but yeah, that's my view of this entire anime.
The show is over, right?
Yeah, it's over. It's finished like 2 weeks ago.
Only 2. Oh, yeah, because I could have
Yeah.
sworn I heard that it ended like 100 times.
Yeah, well,
Like,
basically, season 1 ended in 2013, and then like it took
Yeah, that
like
sounds
5
right.
years to make season 2. And then they just went on with that, and then it took them like super long to make season 4 because they had to like change animation studios and stuff like that.
What was the season where they're all like on a beach at the end of it or something?
On the beach, that's the end of season 3.
Yeah, I even back as far as then, I remember like I heard people saying that was like the finale of the show.
Yeah, well, a
And
lot of
then
people actually
I heard season 4 was coming out, and I was
a lot of
confused.
people
And then
see
they were
it
like,
as
"This is the end of
finale.
the show."
Yeah, a lot of people see season 3 as like the like their headcanon finale. Honestly, I wish it ended there. I don't like season 4. Because yeah, it's like, oh yeah, they're under
And
the walls, they saw the beach, yay, the end. And it could end on like a hope mystery, and then you can just kind of like imagine what will happen after.
yeah, you can just imagine dragons.
Yes.
And what? So what number season is the one that just finished? That's
4.
only
There's
4?
4 seasons, yeah.
So was 4 coming out continuously over a long period, or
Yeah.
am I just confused?
Yeah.
Oh, it was okay. That makes, because I could have sworn that
Like the beach
people were
thing
talking
was
about
season
season
3,
4 of
and
Attack on
then
Titan
it
like
was
2 years ago.
like every time, because it was like the final season 4. So every time there's a new episode, it was like it's the final season. So like you start thinking, is this the final episode also? And then you're like, oh no, it's like episode 3 of like whatever. It did get me a bit confused as well because I was like not sure. I was like, wait, is this the final episode? And I was like, oh, it's not the final episode. But yeah,
It's so strange for it to come out in such a slow manner when anime is pumped out in the industry.
That's actually because well, the first season they had to stop because they had to wait for the mangaka to finish to go a bit further in the manga so that they could continue at a more regular pace. So they had to wait, and then they did 2 more seasons, and then I guess they had to wait again for him to finish, and then they finished the anime. And it probably took. Did it take longer because it was a different studio? I don't know. I think Mappa does Mappa. No, actually, Mappa actually makes like faster anime, right? Because they're like cheaper. I know.
I don't know.
I have a friend who really hates Mappa. Like every time I talk about the fucking 4th season or like any other like Mappa animated show, he's like, "Oh."
So season 4 is when they changed to Mappa.
Yeah. And they have like different designs and stuff, and like everyone has same face syndrome.
So did the original creators who were working on it up to season 3 consider the season 3 finale to be like the end of the show, and then it just sort of got taken over and the Vision got all muddled and
Well, no, because
They
they were still
dug up a
following.
corpse.
They were still following the manga, and apparently, the mangaka did overlook like all of the creation of the anime. And actually, at the end of the last season, the ending is not exactly the same. And apparently, the ending in the anime is like more so what the creator wanted out of the ending than what he did in the manga.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, yeah.
Alright.
Which is kind of dumb because I actually don't like neither the anime ending or the manga ending. So, yeah. But yeah.
You'd think that they just end it with them like beating the Titans or something. I don't fucking know.
Oh, you'll see why they can't beat the Titans later. It's all complicated. Yay, super complicated. Hooray.
I kinda remember why it gets complicated, like there's the dilemma of people being stuck in them or something.
Mm.
And then it becomes a humanitarian issue of like should they kill them and whatnot, and we find out that like some of the humans were actually Titans the whole time because they like can turn into Titans and they sympathize with other Titans because they turn into Titans and they see the way humans treat Titans or whatever.
There's also some politics in there. Oh, joy. Oh my god. I remember, oh my god. When season 3 came out, I was not, we were not together. I remember because, John, that was my ex, in case someone wants to know. I remember I was still watching Attack on Titan at that point, like continuously. And then, he had already watched season 3, and I was like, should I watch season 3? And he was like, no, it's boring. It's just politics. And I was like, alright. Which, I mean, when I read the, I went on the wiki because I was curious. Because I don't want to watch the whole show, but I don't mind looking at like the wiki and stuff. It didn't seem all that much politics. I guess there was a little bit, but like if you compare it to season 4, it's not that much politics.
Yeah. The last thing I remember from when we were watching the show, and I was nearly convinced that we made it to season 2, but I guess you said that we weren't. But it was they were like stuck in a tree talking to each
that
other.
was season 2. Yeah.
That was season 2. Okay, yeah. So we did make it to season 2.
I think but I do remember you thought that was the last episode of season 2, and I was like, no, there's like 5 episodes left, and you're like, oh.
Oh. No, I didn't. I don't remember thinking it was the last episode because I do remember we finished just like randomly in the middle of something going on.
I think it was me actually because I do remember I was like, oh my god, is this season almost over? It's like been dragging on forever, and I was like, oh my god, there's like a bunch more episodes. Never mind.
I remember you were somewhat upset at me not having a big reaction to one of the human guys actually being a Titan.
That's such a big deal
because it wasn't because I guess it was such a big deal, but to me I was just like, wait who?
Yeah.
oh, that random fucking asshole is a Titan. All right.
Yeah.
I had no attachment or understanding of his character or motivations or who he even was. He was just like another random guy.
Yeah, I think the problem is that there's so many characters you have to focus on that like at one point you can't just forget who's who, and then like shit happens.
So none of them feel dramatic when they want to do big reveals.
Because they want everyone to have a character arc. So
who's the guy who's his name from this episode with like the blondish hair?
Armin?
Who
Hans,
grabs? Yeah, I thought that was him, and I was thinking maybe I was confused because they look kind of similar. They both have like long faces and blondish hair.
Yeah.
And they're in a similar kind of job.
Yeah, no, you're thinking about the other guy is Reiner. Yeah, Reiner is more like buff. Also, he was a kid at that point in the timeline, so he wouldn't look like that.
Is he one of the ones that came in, one of the survivors on the horses at the start of this episode?
No, you don't have to actually.
And he wasn't even
You only
you don't even see.
He appears in like the 5 years later time skip in this season when they're all in the army.
Yeah,
and you're like, what's up?
So I really have so little reason to care about him.
Yeah.
and his betrayal.
Yeah, I mean, he was kind of nice, and I liked him, and I was kind of shocked. But like, to be fair, I had seen like the season a few times, and yeah. Also, I feel like I gave you, I only showed you the fucking. I'm so stupid. I was so. Why was I so stupid back in the day? But I didn't even show you the full show. I just showed you the like movie recaps. So you didn't have like a full like idea of like who any of these characters are, because they cut out like a bunch of shit.
No, we were watching full episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched full episodes.
Oh no, we only watched the movie of season 1, and then I showed you the full series, season 2. But you did miss a lot of character development from season 1.
I swear we watched full episodes of all of it up to that point.
No.
I remember us watching it over a long period of time.
Yeah. I think it's just because I was dragging ass, and I was just...
I mean, the show itself was probably dragging ass for me, which is why it felt so long.
Yeah. That's fair.
Because it's kind of like a thing where it seems cool and the concept is interesting, and then none of the characters are all that interesting, and I don't really care about what's going on with them personally, and the action, like the like gore and gruesome aspect of it, just sort of is too few and far in between, and when it does happen, it's so samey, that I'm just like trying to latch onto something, and I just can't, and my brain is just bored most of the time watching it.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
I think we should end this here. This was Attack on Titan, episode 1. When will we watch episode 2? Someday. I don't know, but I feel like we need to watch at least all of season 1. If not for Ethan, because I know he doesn't give a shit, but like, at least for me, because I'm writing an Attack on Titan fanfiction, and I need to refresh my mind on stuff that I want to like remember or fix or whatever. So that's gonna be important. Yes. This is all for today. Goodbye, Ethan. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Do you have any last thoughts, last words before you die?
If every anime is written by someone who's never touched grass, this anime is written by someone who still hasn't touched grass, but they've seen grass.
Yeah.
They've witnessed it. They know what it looks like.
They know, they've heard about it, They saw it in a textbook.
They've heard of women. They've just never touched one.
Well, except their mother, I guess. I don't know.
I'm not even sure about that.
Oh, alright. Okay, bye-bye!
Adios.